Hello everyone, my name is Colin Sabani and I would like to welcome you guys to training with Migo Academy. Alright, so as you can see, it's 11 a.m. Monday, the 10th of March 2025, and this is my agent profile. So there are some projects in my account, and I need to first of all understand the duties for each project before I can accept a project. So, as an agent, you first of all want to understand the kind of duties that will be assigned to a project before you can then accept the project. You don't want to just rush and accept a project and you pretty much don't know how to perform the tasks related to the project, right? So first of all, you got to find a project that matches your profile. So in this case, this is repurpose the long form video into reel. And as you can see, this is an outbound tax. So what this means is the tax is designed for a customer that doesn't have a platform or doesn't have a storefront on the platform, right? So this is pretty much maybe a business that just needs video creation or something. And in this case, you have provide 5 SEO enhanced product listed for the brand in fashion section. All right, and the duration is 2 hours. Let's see. Target relevant keywords, provide clear white background and no images. Create a short video of the listed products in the catalog format, 10 seconds minimum. Explore great price value. Okay, that makes sense. And okay, so we have one here, outbound. Write 3 SEO articles in docs format and convert to .html. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick one of these tags and I'm going to show you guys how you can quickly take on the tags and complete the tags, submit the tags for review and get paid, right? So this is my account and I've received subsequent payments and not ready to cash out yet. Okay, so for me, I think I would go with this one because I think, yeah, so let's just take this one. Let's practice with this one and I'll show you guys how you can list 3 SEO product pages for the business brand in electronic store. So I'm going to accept this project, right? Alright, so as you can see, I've accepted the project. My countdown starts now. Alright, so the asset link is here. And what I want to do is simply copy the link. And okay, let's just do it this way. Okay, so whenever you accept a project, there's always a link that is going to be attached to that project. And this link could be a Google Drive, it could also be a brand folder link on Canva. Usually, the link is just pretty much to provide you with all of the necessary assets you need to complete the tasks, right? So in this case, I'm actually performing the tasks, listing 3 SEO product pages for the business brand electronic store. So now that I've accepted the project, I can then click on manage store. And as you can see, the business brand has showed up into my account. And then I can manage the store. All right, so in here, there's the asset drive. But before we come in here, let me just quickly show you guys here. So this is the business that I'll be adding I'll be listing 3 products for, and this is the storefront of the business, right? So my job is to list SEO efficient products for this brand. Okay, so and in our assets, you're going to find 3 folders. You're going to find docs, images, and videos, right? So in the docs is where you're going to see your web files. So in case maybe you're handling article writing or web page development, this is where the files would be. Alright, so in this case, the product that I am to list for this business brand is this right here. So, okay, so I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 products, and the tax actually says how many again? Sorry, I'm just going to be jumping back and forth. Okay, so it says 3, so I can select any 3 from this list of items and build the web page or the product page for the business. Okay, so what else do I need again? Okay, so I need to have like an idea of the uh, product, like a visual of the product. So in most cases, the product image will be inside the product images folder, which is also inside the images folder. So in here is where you're going to find at least one sample of the product you're being asked to list. As you can see here, we have Hisense 50-inch AH7 series UK for UHD 4K smart TV, and in here we have okay, so we have Hisense 55-inch UH. Okay, yeah. So Hisense 55-inch U6H series. So at this point, I pretty much have a visual of the image, so I can quickly go online and search for multiple images using this as a guide. All right. So I don't want to be listing a product for 50-inch, right, item or TV screen, and then the images are actually showing a 32-inch TV screen. So this will just help me understand that, okay, this is the product, and I can then go online and search for this product. Okay, so all right, so I've been able to verify my assets and got my link from uh, the tax. When I accepted the tax, I then had access to the links, and then I have been able to go through the subdirectories and gotten the access to my table with the products that I'm supposed to list, and I also have the images. Okay, so what do I need next? Now we can begin to, generate the product page. Okay, so the product page for this business, right? Right, let me just show you like an example of a product page, like a good ranking product page. So we have some product pages that are doing well, and one of them is this Bottega, right, Bottega Veneta shoes, right? So this is Bottega Veneta shoes. As you can see, our image ranks number 1, and you have multiple images. You can see GG, and if you scroll down, oh, okay, let's go with Bottega shoe price in Nigeria. Okay, so Bottega Veneta shoe price in Nigeria. As you can see, there's a product page, and once I click on this page, it's actually going to redirect me to the product page. So essentially, this is what you're going to be doing. You're going to be crafting SEO efficient product pages that will rank well for keywords. Like in this case, the keyword is Bottega Veneta shoe price. So this user is trying to understand the price of the brand shoe Bottega Veneta, and really the whole point of this is just to evaluate on the best price before making a decision. Right, so there are other keywords with product pages are doing. One again is the XJet 1515, right, printer. As you can see, HP supports. There's Pay Kobo ranks number 1, and there's Migo Express Nigeria. Right, so this is the product page. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is developing this product page using using this portal here. So my task is to list SEO efficient products, right? Three out of these five listed here, and I'm going to be listing them for this brand called Print Best Always 365. And again, it's not just about listing the product. You gotta list them correctly, SEO efficient, so that they can rank on search engines. Okay, so now that we have that all sorted out, let's begin the process. So the first things first, I would need to download the images, and since we already have, let's close this. Since we already have a reference image, I can just use that to go online and search for similar images, for that product. So let's start with, which one am I going to list now? Let's list okay, let's go with this one. All right, let's go with this Hisense 50A 6K 4K Smart LED TV. All right, so we don't need this, so we can just close this page. Okay, so now I've gone online and I've searched for the product, and as you can see, these are the products that rank number one for the brand name, and that's for any store. There's Hisense, the original brand owners. There's Downsend Electronics, and there's Jumia Slots, Femtech Electronics Store, GG. So our goal is to actually be ranked on the first page when a user actually searches for this similar keyword like this. So we want to be able to be amongst the brands or websites listed for this product page. So quickly, let's go in, and then so now that we've seen the outline of this, we can then understand how to effectively build our product page. So images, okay. So you're going to see a lot of images, and some of them are different models. So you kind of like really need to know what you're looking for. And in this case, I have a replica. So this is a replica. This is what I'll be looking out for. This is what I'm going to be looking out for online, and I can see similar uh, images. And again, your images need to have white backgrounds. So assuming my image has something like this, let's see, yeah, so something like this image will not work, right? So you don't want to have this kind of image uploaded, otherwise your pro listing won't get approved. So you want to make sure it's in a clear white background, or no background at all. Yeah, something like this is wrong. So you want to keep the TV set in a white background, or no background at all. Okay, so let's download. I'm going to download this image. So save as. Okay, so I've downloaded the first image. I'm about to save it. Now, if you notice, I didn't just save it with the name. I actually saved it with the product name, right? So Hisense 50 is 6K, 4K, Smart LED TV. So really, this is how you want to save all of your images. You don't want to save it with name that is not related to the product. Like I mean, you don't want to save it like this, right? You don't want to save your image like this, untitled. This is not SEO efficient. Or you don't want to save it like image 456. Now, this does not let search engines know exactly what the image is about. So, storing your image's name like this is the correct approach to listing an SEO efficient product page. So, you need to store with Hisense 50 inch, AK 4K. So, let me just add the 50 inch. So, it makes a lot of more sense. Okay, so save that. We can save this image, and in this case I'm gonna save this one. Save this image as well to nice and save. Okay, all right, let's save this. And let's go down and look for more. And I think this, yeah, this three will just do. All right, so let's grab this tray. And the minimum of images to upload for a product is 6. So you must have a minimum of 6 images to have your product page approved. In some cases, the images may be provided for you. Like for instance, I'm going to show you a brand, right? Let me just go in here, show you a brand. And right, so this business brand, they actually produce or manufacture their own product. So going online to search for the images uh, may not be a right approach because the images may not be available online. So in this case, this is a custom brand, and they manufacture their own products. So their products are not readily available online in terms of searching for assets like images and stuff like that. So in that case, in the brand folder, right, when you receive the assets, you're going to find the images in the branded images folder. So if you go to product images, what you see is a list of images for you to go online and search. But in some cases, the product page you're listing may not have images that you can quickly just go online and search for them. So in that case, you're going to have to check the branded images and look for the corresponding image for the product. Okay, so at this point, I have downloaded all of my images. Now, the next step will be to begin generating the title, the headlines, the meta description, and also the pricing information, as well as the dimensions and specifications of each product that I'm going to be listing. So, as you can see, this is we still have 5 hours 43 minutes. Okay, so now let's jump back to products. So we're going to be listing for this business brand, add products. Okay, so in this case, you need to have 6 bullet points, 6 bullets, and then the other assets will be generated as you go. Okay, so let's quickly go on and generate the details. Well, I actually have a prompt that I use to generate my product pages, and you can have your own prompt as well. For mine, I just have a prompt where I tell ChatGPT to generate search engine optimized product description for me, and I give it the product name. In this case, this is going to be Hisense 50-inch TV screen. All right. And I also asked it to provide the dimensions of the package in millimeters, the height, the width, the length, and also other electrical specifications. Now, when you're using ChatGPT, you have to make sure you're not using the free version, because if you're using the free version, sometimes ChatGPT can generate some spammy content that search engines don't like, and that could ultimately hurt the performance of that product page. So it's really essential that you actually make sure you're using a good ChatGPT model. That way, you get really high quality content in return. So this is my prompt, and I've asked ChatGPT to generate a really uh, good product page that it offers valuable information to users and also to search engine. So, and as you can see, it says searching the web. So it's going to search the web, identify credible information that helps people understand the product effectively, and also helps the product page rank on page one. As you can see, it provides all of the dimensions, the height, the depth, the voltage, the power consumptions, the weight of the product page. So at this point, I have my product description, right? So I can then begin to list the products, all the products, because in this case it's just one product, but my tags actually says I need to list three. So it's going to add those 6 bullets in here. So as you begin to copy and paste the product description, you really want to make sure that you don't see any errors. If you see any errors like maybe red lines or grammatical errors like spelling, you want to make sure you're correcting that, because all of that will be reviewed and checked. So this way you don't get any rejections. So quickly, let me pop that. I think the issue here is because this is US dictionary and this is UK, so I know why this is actually showing red. Yeah, the US and the UK have pretty different ways of spelling words that sound almost the same. Okay, so in the last part of the product description, now for the maximum bullet points, in some cases you can have 4 bullet points depending on how much details you want to provide for the user. In this case, uh, we want to provide a very in-depth or comprehensive details for the user. So that's why I'm, populating all 6 bullet points. But in the number of bullets depend on how much details you want to provide for the user. All right, so I'm moving to step two, and we are actually listing an equipment, which is in home equipment, and we're listing a television, right? Okay. Okay, so I've added, finish step one, finish step two, now step three. Okay, so we only accept these characters, so anything other than these characters will not work. So for SEO optimization, the product name title will automatically be inserted as the listing page title, description, and keywords. All right, so just like how we see here for these product pages for Fwane store, this is the title of this page. So your name, the product name, is what will be displayed here in search engines. So in that case, we want to make sure that the title actually reflects the right, or how I put it, the title reflects the targeted keywords. Like in our case now, this is what I'm going to be using as my title. So I'm going to say Hisense 50-inch A6 K 4K Smart LED TV, and yeah, so in there they wrote A6K series UHD 4K TV. Yeah, yeah, okay. Okay, so the brief description, this is going to be the heading, right? So this is going to be the heading of the product. Let me show you an example here where we have calculations, and I'm just going to show you guys what I mean. Okay, so this is the heading. So this is your H1 tag, and this also should reflect the targeted keyword. So you want to make sure that you're not doing something like this. Smart television, right? And this is wrong because this does not relate to this, right? Yes, it's a smart TV, but in the heading, we never added for sale. So you don't want to add this. What you want to use is something from this. You can just pick out keywords from here, and you can say Hisense 4K Smart LG TV. All right, so this is going to be my header. Okay, Hisense 4K Smart LED TV, and the price was outlined here. So I'll just copy this. All right, so you want to make sure your price is in this format and not this format. So if it's this, it's never going to work. So only digits is what you want to add. And if there was a discount outlined in here, maybe a discount of 5% or 2%, then you want to add that. But in this case, there wasn't any outline discount, so we just focus on the price. Okay, so we're done with the product name, which is the title. We're also done with the brief caption, which is the H1 heading for the product page. Next, we move on to the specifications. All right, so just copy and paste that. We already have that information. And there you go. Okay, so the height is this, the width. As you can see, we're not using meters, we're using millimeters. So you want to make sure that whatever value you have in meters, you convert it to millimeters before inserting it into the specifications area. The length, which is going to be depth, is 135 millimeters. Now let's finish with the weight and voltage. So the weight is 10 kg. Copy that. The voltage is what was the voltage again? I think 240. Yeah. So you want to pick the maximum. The voltage is 240. I think that's pretty much what uh, most appliances in Nigeria use. Okay, so the power, which is 130 maximum. Okay, so we have the specifications inserted. Now, if this were to be a fairly used TV, you want to also select old and then add the duration that the product has been used, right? So that will also be outlined here in your asset docs file. So, but in this case, it's a brand new TV, so just leave that. Okay, so we're through with step 4. Now, step 5. So do you have multiple images? Click here to upload multiple images. So yeah, we downloaded multiple images, so we're gonna add that. And then now we want to choose our we want to choose the main profile image for the product. All right, so this is like the image that will be displayed here. So this is the profile image, this image here. This is the profile image. And this cannot be edited, so you want to make sure that you're getting this right, especially how you store the name of the image and all of that, because if you don't store it right, you're gonna have to re-upload the product using the SEO optimized naming for the image. Okay, so now that we have this, next step is to actually crop this image, because if you don't crop the image, your upload will not work. So you need to crop the image so all of the images have uh, a uniform dimension, and you can just simply uh, position it in the center and save the crop. All right, so that's pretty much true with step 1, step 2, 3, and 5. Okay, so right now what we'll do is upload. Okay, so we've uploaded the image and the product details. Now we want to upload the multiple images. Those images we downloaded, now we want to grab all of them and simply just upload them. Now, as you can see how I named all the images, I didn't just name them, some random names. I gave them a relative name to the product, and this is how you need to name your images. All right, so these are the images we downloaded online and can then upload. All right, so all of our images is going to redirect soon. Okay, so we've uploaded the image, the product page, and yeah, so our waiting decision. So what's going to happen next is admin is going to review this product, check for any uh, deficits in terms of content, the naming, the structure, and all of that. So you can actually go back and edit all of the any of the features that we added, like the power, the voltage, the discount, and all of that. So you can just simply select the feature you want to edit and click on edit, and just redirect you to edit or make changes, especially when you have probably gotten a review and you've gotten recommendations on how to correct your product listing, right? So in this case, you're going to have to be making some changes. Maybe you have some corrections to make. And other than that, yeah, I think that's it. So we'll move on to the next. So if you go back home, you can see this is 5:28. So in less than 1 hour, I've been able to list that product page, and my tag says to list three. So I need to list three. At this point, I've listed one, so I need to select two more out of the remaining four. And once I've done that, I have listed the three. I come back here and I click on submit for review. Right now, in some cases, you may need to add an external link, like for instance, let's say you made a edit, and the edit, like the video edit, you were required to upload the video edit or the edited version onto Google Drive, and then you're going to submit the link of that asset for us to review the edited work. So in that case, I'll be adding a Google Drive link here, and then I'll be naming this uh, whatever I want to name the link, and then when I click submit review, the admin will be able to access this link and review the project that I performed and also make recommendations. But for this case, since this is an inbound tag, so uh, all of the resources are already uploaded into our system, so we already have access to this. You don't really need to add any external links. This is only for agents who may be working on reels, working on banner pages, and all of that. So in order to uh, get those completed projects to us so that we can have access to them and review them, you need to insert your external uh, Google Drive link here so that the admin can review and then make recommendation. So in that case, at this point, um, this is pretty much how you can list a page that is SEO efficient. Showed you guys how we first of all read through the job duties, understand what the job duties is or are, so that you can know if this is a task you want to take on. And then once I've done that, I knew that okay, I can take on this task. I simply accepted the task. Then I was able to have access to the link, and I went into the link and I then started to traverse through all of the directories and find all of the assets to complete the task. In docs file, I was able to find the Word file with the products that I need to list. So this is the file here. I was able to see the product and also I had the price. In some cases, the price may not be outlined. You may need to go online and do your research, find out how much this product costs from international sources and also from local uh, sources or vendors. So the next thing I did was to go back again to my asset folder and then go into images and then clicked on product images and then saw a reference to the product that I want to list. So I used that as a module or guide to find other relative images for that product, and that was the Hisense 50-inch A6K 4K Smart LED TV. Alright, so I think that's pretty much it. So what I need to do next is once I've listed the remaining two, I then come back here and click submit for review. Now, when you submit your project for review, the admin, your time actually doesn't stop. So when you submit your product for review, the time does not stop. However, when the admin finishes the review, however long it took them to review your project, the time will be accumulated and added back into your duration. So what that means is if I submit my project right now and it takes admin roughly, let's say 20 to 40 minutes to finish the review and provide me with feedback. And the feedback they provided me was to go and correct some of the product listings and all of that. Um, the 40 minutes duration that it took the admin to review will be added back to the time duration. So the time doesn't stop. However, the period it takes for the admin to review your project will be automatically added once a response or feedback is gotten from the admin. So that way, you know, you don't lose time and all of that waiting for review. Okay, so yeah, so that's it. So yep. Okay, so this is the first session for how you can list a product page for business brand that has a storefront on the MIG platform. So this is an inbound task. An outbound task could be you can create a web page feature for a business brand that doesn't have a storefront on the MIG app. It could be create a reel. It could be write a post or something. Um, and so there are two types of tasks, which is inbound and outbound. All right, so my ongoing project, I can submit, and then you know what? Let's actually just submit it for review. And yeah, so now I've submitted this for review, and uh, I have to wait for admin to then respond with a feedback, either approving my project or simply offering me feedback to correct certain errors that are found. Again, like I said, the time will be counting down, but don't worry. As soon as admin reviews it, the time taken to complete a review will be added back so that you can continue from where you stop. Okay, so that is all for the session one. The next session, we'll be talking about how you can write an article, like generating an SEO efficient article using related keywords, how you can go online using Ubersuggest, using CMrush or Ahrefs to check keyword volume and also SEO difficulty to find out, okay, this keyword I'm trying to rank for, how difficult is it? Is it easy to rank for? And all of that. So, and next subsequent tutorial sessions will be related to generating digital content like graphic designs using Canva, video editing using CapCut and Premiere Pro, and also Photoshop. So at this point, I think, yeah, uh, I'll be looking out for questions from you guys and whatever, inquiries you guys may have, and I'll be uh, willing to offer assistance. All right, then, that's it.